suspension components removed and all split up. So now we can get them all ice blasted, get new discs, new boots. So there's a lot of broken boots, as you can see, all just perished or whatever. So we'll get all new boots because the actual ball joints themselves are good. It's just the boots where we've taken them off or someone's taken off before. So that's all of them. And then over here, this is some of the rear. This is also all split up now, ready to be ice blasted and back to new. So, right guys, a little recap of where we're at so far. We've put the rear lights in. We've pulled this body, as you'll see in the video before or after this, not sure yet. It had to go that way, the rear section, so we could get all the lines to meet up. It was only 5 or 6 mil, but it did make the difference. We're still waiting for the rear foams for the lights to arrive, so they're just in there temporarily at the minute, just to look good. The boot, when we moved it, we had to drill out all of the spot welds just to sort of free it up to move that way. We've got a few dents to sort out, which were already in there before we get that re-spot welded. So that all shuts as it should. Lines are obviously all good now, so we've finally got a nice looking rear, which is good. Moving on to the side, these are all on temporarily. We're just waiting for a spring for that. We've put these in. It's all just sort of temped up at the minute. We started to put bits of this back together just to tart it up again. I've ordered the new rubber for this because it was missing, and the fixing for that one there because it's different to all the others. So that's that. Bit clunky. We've got to sort the door cards out because, well, they're just a mess, quite frankly. All the little plastic bits behind them are all snapped off. Same for this one over here. It's all broken, but we'll sort that, that's fine. This side's all back together, just mocked up at the moment, but it is all fixed, to be fair. This one's got the rubber on. I'll put all this back on for a minute, just so we kind of know what we've got and what we haven't got, because if you look over there, that is a lot of parts. So you can see that. Same again, we put all this back together just to tart it up and see what we've got. We need to get another one of them for the driver's side, and that's not going to be cheap. Still got the seal plate and all that to put on, but that's fine. But we do actually have a functioning door. We do need a mirror. We are starting the front legs now, mocking them up, putting them in the correct positions, ready to be re-welded, or I say re-welded, they were never welded, but ready to be welded up. We'll probably cut all this back, get a nice new strip through there, and then the good thing is they're actually going to be refitted in the weld, they're going to be re-welded through here, but all the fixing points are still there, as you can see. So even though this will be solid and held itself, we will still actually bolt through this as well, which is good. And it does actually make it a little bit easier to fit, as you can see. We've still got fixing points, which is as you hold the leg up anyway, which is how it was fitted, as you as you'll see if you haven't seen the videos. I basically just took those bolts out and a couple more and then just snapped it off. So they kind of went a little bit of the way and then decided let's just bolt it and fill it and that'll do. But obviously we now need to fit them correctly, get all the measurements correct. This is sort of our temp setup just to take a few measurements off of. Because at the moment we can't take the measurements which will be on that jig point because we're on the jig. Yeah, we are making progress, slow progress. As you can see, we've got a lot of bolts that came with the car and other bits and bobs, which is fine. We've also got loads of parts, some new that I've bought, So like end plates and front vents and stuff like that. Got some interior parts, which all came with the car, luckily. AC rad, interior trims and the internal speaker for the centre. Foams for the rear bumper, rear bumper. New bits for the exhaust, so that's fine. This is a new front steering wheel I was going to say cowling, but just like cover, I suppose. Got to get all that blasted, those bits. We're going to get this blasted as well. This is the fucking steering arm thing, whatever you call it. Front crash bar. Exhaust, which you've seen, and we're going to get this ice blasted as well, which is the wiper, motor and thingy. So yeah, we're making progress, slow and steady. So keep watching, give us a follow or a subscribe and watch the journey. We've got a very long way to go. We're going to mock the whole thing up. So the whole car will be built. It will all be different colours. Yeah, let's keep going. We have had some parts primed, but we actually decided not to use that in the end because even though that's the original wing, we decided not to use it because it just had little bits of damage like this in the opening section, which we could get repaired, but we had the red spare wing anyway, so there was no point. And I will show you the other wings. That's the other wing that came with the car, but as you can see, it's got a massive kink in it, so we're not going to use that. But we did get the spare one anyway, so that's fine. I'll show you the other ones in the paint shop. Right, we've got the bits out of the paint shop. So as you can see, front wings are all primed, ready to go on the car, ready to be painted. They'll need a little rub back. We will be using them, unless I find something that I don't want to find. Like a quick look like that there. That's together, but I mean, obviously that's nothing really, so there's nothing that can't be sorted, but unless there's some damage that I'm not sure about, but otherwise we'll be using them. And then we need to get all of this prepped, primed and painted, which I'm not gonna paint all the door shuts and everything because they're actually really good. I cleaned them up, they clean up well, so we'll choose a silver that I want, which will be very close to the original silver. I might just put a little bit more metallic in it just to bring it out a little bit, because this here I think is the bang on the colour that it should be. This is faded a little bit, but this colour here, if I just clean it, it's dusty, is the colour, is like quite a good colour, but I might just add a little bit more metallic to it. I'm not sure yet. Everything will be painted off the car and then we'll bolt it all together. I'll take the doors off and everything, then it will all be bolted back on. And then the roof will be gloss black. This will all be gloss black. That will be gloss black. Yeah, let's get cracking.